Hello, this is DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage's here on PSN, and welcome back to maybe the finale of Star Trek Resurgence. Sorry, I was unplugging my controller because it was charging. Maybe? I don't know if it needed to be charged, but I had it charging. Oh yeah, I had 2 pellets down, not 3. But I was unplugging it from charging. But yeah, hope everyone's doing okay. And I just realized, why do I have another Nintendo Switch charging cable from the back? I don't know why. I only need the one from the front. I should probably unplug it. Speaking of Nintendo Switch, when I was at Walmart this week, was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. I saw that they had Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. Well, not the console, of course. You know, because of course you need to you have to pre-buy things. You know, like I understand the concept of, sorry, not pre-buy. What is it called? Down payment. What pre-authorizing. Whatever the thing that I don't know why I'm this tired for not remembering the term for this. Mainly because I don't like it. But whatever. Like, I understand doing it so you can have a gauge of how many people want it, but like, people didn't do that before. You know, like, of course it's something new, people will want it, but I understand you want to make revenue from the initial whatever batch that you make of something. But anyway, I digress. The point of what I was saying about it is why I'm commenting on is I saw the games, which it seems funny that they haphazardly put them in a section. I don't know what used to be there, but I was like, $79.99 for a freaking Nintendo Switch 2 game? Unless someone can prove to me that their graphics as par as with a PS5 or Xbox, whatever the fudge it's called. Because I don't care for Microsoft. Yeah. But anywho, do we actually see choices now? No! I guess it's commentary on my choices. Or maybe comparing to what other people have made. I have no effing idea. And I don't care. Okay. But yeah, I saw that. I thought that was ridiculous. What was I doing? I know it was something I didn't like. Oh, we're seeing Portal 3. Well, what's his name? Portal 3. I don't remember his name. I know I had to look it up. Well, rewatch the video to where he said it, whether he was mentioned in the game, so I could, when I was putting this game in the playlist, because I don't remember his name. Portal 3, Portal 4-3, Portal 3-4, Portal something. Where's my... why did I put the remote over there? So the only things I need to get now is another dresser and some better furniture for the living room. Who knows when that'll happen. Obviously a gaming PC, which has to be PC based, but The Last Guardian, due to other games that I haven't played in a while because I can't.
Our coordinates match the exact location where Riker...
Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beam down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Too quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out. Burn marks.
The report mentioned phaser fire being redirected toward these strange crystals.
It also mentioned Portal calling down lightning bolts.
Better keep our guards up. If I recall right, Geordi LaForge transported in here, hanging upside down.
I guess we're lucky we were spared the indignity.
Anything unusual, Commander?
It's all unusual, to be honest. We've precious little data on this planet, so brief was Captain Riker's visit. Anything he didn't see himself is a total unknown.
We deal with unknowns all the time. Part of the job.
I'm accustomed to dealing with the unknown from my station on the bridge.
Why did you decide to come? Were you even asked? Weird. Thought someone else was. Oh yeah, the doctor.
Doctor?
Commander, keeping an eye on those iridium levels? Good. Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
That's not what the caption said, game. Oh, and of course I flipped the wrong way.
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
Oh. If you hear a siren going off, it's the 6 p.m. siren. Okay, that's weird. It looks like you can highlight that, but I guess not. But yeah, it's a 6 p.m. siren that happens in town every day. Why? I don't know. Because it does.
These crystals are dormant.
Riker's report said they were glowing, that they served as energy collectors. It could be a good sign they're inactive. The Guardian of the Tkon doesn't have his guard up.
I wonder why. Oh. But yeah. Can I climb up here? I can. Why? Oh.
Portal 6-3!
Did she yell that out?
Anybody!
I guess she did. Okay. What if I have to do that? No! So I was itching my forehead.
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. That has to mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
No. Oh. Does that not mean anything? No? No, tetrametric. Agent detected. Do not discharge phaser at this crystal. Do not discharge phaser at this crystal. Fascinating. Well, I guess we're going to continue forward.
Follow me.
Oh, he's going to die.
Ends here.
He's way back
Is
there.
it
He's
me?
going to die.
Or did that path just disappear?
It disappeared.
There was a path there a moment ago.
Oh, no.
There must be an explanation.
non-tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try.
Really? Okay, where am I doing this?
Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid.
Really? I was hitting that before.
An illusion.
I did hit that crystal
that wall
before.
was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
With me.
You're not with me. I said with me. Don't just stand there. Motherfuckers. I don't like it. Okay. There they are. With me means with me.
Another dead end.
Supposedly.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
I'm gonna explode and kill him. See, I knew it!
Devolve to Resolute. Beam Crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses as before.
Commander, I may be able to speed up the process. I can now detect many different wavelengths of radiation simply by looking.
How did you not realize that before
unusual,
LaRue got
so
destroyed?
I can't quite clear it all up,
Or
but
knocked
I was
out?
able to eliminate many of the non-tetrametric crystals. Your tricorder should warn you.
That's an enormous help. Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's my honor.
Strike hard to find tetrametric crystals and shoot them with your phaser. Metric radiation is visible through the tricorder. Alright. That looks like one I can shoot.
Tetrametric. Good sign.
Okay.
Commander!
Look at that.
Trust, but verify.
Indeed.
I want to talk with other people.
I wonder if this place was always so lifeless.
Aside from the breathable atmosphere, this is a remarkably inhospitable planet. Traces indicate there was once living flora, but it's been dead so long it's practically turned to stone.
From what Portal told Riker, it was an outpost to defend the far edge of the Takan Empire.
Well, it's not that now. Now, it's a grave.
Well, I'd rather have flora and not any fauna, to be quite honest.
Biosignatures coming from this direction. I'm sure of it. But there's no getting through here.
There's always a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way, they say.
There's something alive beyond this wall. Based on the data from the Enterprise's records, it must be Portal 6-3.
I'll figure out how to get us past it.
But first we gotta go past this area and then come back, because that's apparently what the game wants us to do. I mean, it is.
More crystals. Need a way across.
Like that bridge that we decided to scan up.
We don't have any data about
I just
what's
like
below
this
the
word,
surface in
chasm.
Delphi R24.
I want to say chasm,
And
but I know
don't
it's
feel a
chasm, right?
particularly strong urge to find out.
I like chasm.
That makes two of us.
Don't ask. I just feel like it sounds better. Alright, more stupid crystals I gotta shoot. It's gonna disappear, yep. So only the two of us over here. That's lovely.
I assume you've noticed the bridge we crossed to get here is no longer...
Ah, bit of a problem.
If logic prevails, there's a way to get it back by finding the right crystal to phaser. I'm getting some faint tetrametric readings from inside that mountain.
Then I'll head over there.
And I'll stay here, in case the bridge decides to come back.
Because that's exactly how that works. Just saying. And I'm saying that's bullshit, but, you know, whatever.
Good.
It's that one. This one. Stop it. Oh, was that not a full hole? Oh, I guess not. Or this one's the fake one. Huh. Looks like it's on the other side. Or up high, so... Game! I'm holding it. Jeez. We run. Why did we have to do a cutscene for that? Oh, that's why. To block me in here. Thanks, game. I hurt thee.
Tetrametric.
Wait, which one? Seems like it's a lot of them. Okay.
Better go see what's different.
What the fuck? Dang this dude and his weirdness. Okay, game, I'm looking. Why are you telling me this bullshittery? Stop being dumb. I am looking. Gosh, this game. Also, I think it's that one. Really? Oh, it's that one. Okay.
The way's clear. Good work, Commander.
But I
We'll
can't
make
get
sure
back.
it's safe.
How am I supposed to get back? How do I get down? Did I just climb down from there, from the opening? That has to be it. Also, how did we all get back? Did the bridge reappear? I have questions, game. Jesus. This game doesn't allow me to... What the fudge is going on? Oh, it's not allowing me to turn back. Oh, it does not want me to turn back. Oh, the controls are being weird. Weird! Oh my gosh. All of a sudden the controls are being wonky. Whoa! There's life here. And a huge crystal.
Incredible.
The plants here are actually alive. Is this the biosignature you detected, Doctor?
No. Not a match.
Tetrametric.
Then it's creating an illusion as well.
Based on the data we have so far.
Okay, hold on. So, what was it? We need to... Reporter 6-3... We need to show... What was it? Show no fear and be logical with him? That was it, right?
One thing left to do.
Don't remember.
Doctor, be ready to beam us out if it turns out we're wrong.
Devolve to Resolute. Lock transporter on away team.
Pew 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 pew.
Amazing.
There's nothing like this in any Federation record.
The plans.
Oh. Oh, this Corridor 6-3, I believe.
It's him. How dare you disturb me? I'd hoped you had enough sense to leave of your own accord, but here you stand. Fools.
In another time, I would have destroyed you and your ship simply for setting foot in this place. Fortunately for you, that time has passed.
Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. We've come a long way to meet you.
Guardian. I am guardian of nothing. The Takan no longer exist. Don't care to be reminded. If this is why you've come, then you should leave. Now.
I'll cut right to it. The Takan have returned.
Returned? My people have come back? How can that be? I've been alone for so long. If it is true, how did they return?
Taconian technology made it possible. To enable the transfer of consciousness from one being to another after physical death. We call it bioforming. A group of Taconians calling themselves Scions of the Flame used it to reawaken after hundreds of millennia.
Scions of the Flame?
Is something wrong?
They're the bad ones.
I'd hardly call them Takan. They were
Yep.
a radical faction with beliefs outside the mainstream. Beliefs that lesser life forms should serve as vessels to ensure Takan immortality. You want me to help you destroy them. That's why you've come. You want to destroy these scions.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
I won't lie to you. Yes, we want to destroy them.
You don't mince words.
They have an incredibly powerful energy source they call the Cartabula.
These scions have the Cartabula.
And they've used it as a weapon against us.
I will speak with you alone.
Oh, Shaisa! I'm sorry. That freaked me out. I wasn't expecting that. That just startled me. I'm just like, what? The lightning sound effect didn't help. Fudge.
Where's my team?
They're safe.
Sorry. Oh. Why?
That the scions have stolen the Cartabula is deeply concerning.
Why did you move all the way over there and not teleport me over there too? Hold on. You know what I don't like about games? When you can do this. Clearly it's supposed to be a pathway, but clearly I should be falling through this gap. I don't like when games do that. It makes me mad. Okay.
Your colleagues don't know what it means to be the last of one's kind. You and I are remnants of fallen civilizations. The Kobliad, the Takan. One dying, one dead. Our species could not be more different, but we both know the meaning of loss. The others wouldn't understand. It's beyond their ability to comprehend.
I see you're hurting, and I understand your pain. But pain shouldn't stop us from moving forward.
You do not understand me, nor the pain I feel for the loss of our once glorious empire.
Okay, that was a wrong answer. That was the wrong answer. I wasn't sure if I should have said the top one or that one. You test me with my answers? This is obnoxious. Ugh.
Tell me, why spend your days away from your own people when so few of them are left? Why live your life working for this federation to which the Kobliad do not even belong? And submit yourself to their authority? It makes no sense. Not by my logic.
The Federation isn't an authority to be obeyed. At its heart, it's a set of principles meant to ensure the survival and safety of all species. regardless of their origin. You told Riker...
Aha! He liked it. Portal 63 found Jara to be diplomatic and principled in their first meeting on Delphi Ardu 4.
Wait until you're needed now. We need you.
So, he looks like an older version of, what's his name? Asterion, right? From Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't played it yet. Mainly because I haven't bought it yet. I should have bought it on computer when it was like $20 cheaper, but didn't do it yet. At some point I will. Not that I played the other Baldur's Gate games. And of course that one's different. But anywho, I digress. But that's that's kind of what he reminds me of, which is funny because this game was... Oh no, this game did come out after Baldur's Gate 3, now that I think about it. This is made in 2023. Baldur's Gate 3 was when? I don't remember. Or was that 2020? I thought that was 2022, but that... Well, that was not the full release. It was the pre-release stuff before, I guess. Anywho, whatever.
As much as it pains me to learn the Contabula has fallen into the hands of the Scion, my services are not up for offer.
Really, sir? You claim this as you drag me over here.
To be chosen as a portal was to give one's entire self to the cause of protecting the Takon Empire. I left behind everything I know, and now you want me to turn against my own people. Betrayal of my oath, and everything I vowed to protect.
Every Takon that comes back does so by stealing someone's body. They are killing to come back.
What you call bioforming, we thought of as a marginal science. But if these reborn Takon plan to restore the Empire, is that a disaster to be avoided? Takonian technology is so advanced, it could save millions of species currently on the brink of extinction, including your own. And at the price of a small few, think of how the many could benefit.
Ooh.
Instead, it sounds as if you are reacting out of fear before you have a full understanding of what's at stake. I don't think you've given this full consideration. You may have more to gain than to lose.
You said it was a fringe
You told me your
group.
people didn't use bioforming.
Yeah.
That's because you knew it was wrong. Wrong to employ on an individual basis, and surely wrong on a galactic scale.
You are correct. The Takon did not use bioforming on a large scale. That the way these scions are using it would not have been accepted when the Empire still stood.
But it's not there.
I'm curious to see these scions masquerading as true Takon. So I will go with you, and we shall find them. But when we do, I will judge them myself as a guardian of the Takon. To understand their true intentions. For better or worse.
I'll say as is, you're right.
It's certainly your right to make your own decisions. I won't tell you otherwise.
Very well. I'll return.
That's... I wasn't... I was expecting that one, but I didn't really notice it either, so, yeah. But if I was, like, really pay attention to everything on there, that probably would have startled me also. And when he passed her on... Pressed her. I was like, passed her on for something, yeah. And when he pressed her on why she had come, he was struck by her reasoning and morality.
Hold your fire. I'm all right. He's coming with us.
We assumed the worst.
She's perfectly fine. Now then, shall we?
All right. We can beam up your... Do you have any equipment or tools?
He's just gonna beam us all up without them.
Whoa.
This is all I need.
Away team +1, ready to beam up.
Oh man, I never saw this movie. Was it Nemesis? There's a lot I haven't. I've said that already. I mainly watch some of the TV shows and parts of some of the movies, even the newer ones. Ah, crap, I gotta do this. Ah, from one success to I don't know what. The Overload incident.
4 warp cores. That's interesting.
Redundancy. If one goes down in battle, it can still operate.
Makes this more difficult, though.
This ship can maintain warp with half the cores offline. We'll need to disable 3 of them.
Where are the engine schematics? Power flow routing charts.
We're soldiers, not engineers. I thought you would know what to do.
We understand how to operate in
have your part.
but not the intricacies.
We'll say that.
You're in good hands. We can do this.
I trust that you can.
Even though I don't know what I'm
Do you at
looking
least
for.
know where we should start?
This way.
Oh wait, sabotage the Xeldi's warp cores. Alright. Marching music.
What are we dealing with?
Gosh darn it, game. Okay. Coolant regulator. The thermostatic sensor relays temperature signals to automated coolant valve controls. Radiation resistant casing protecting the warp core's matter antimatter reaction chamber. Okay. Elydian warp core. One of 4 warp cores powering the Xeldi. Thermal output indicates each core alone cannot sustain minimal warp, but harmonic infusion of at least 2 cores would produce an exponential increase in power. Okay. Wrong button.
Cores are running really hot. Makes sense, since they've been producing at max output since we left Otari space.
No ship can run for very long like that. Not before catastrophic failure hits.
It's right on the edge. We just need to figure out a way to give it a push.
Bet that console down there could tell us a few things.
Okay, so they walked all the way back down there, or she walked all the way down there and across. Boop 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 doo. Boop 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 doo. Oh.
Whatever we do, we need to make sure the Takan can't undo it.
So we need a way to permanently disable the reactors that won't destroy the ship and kill us all in the process.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Warp core ejection.
Mm.
The question is, how do we make it happen?
Captain.
The reactor coolant system is operating at emergency containment levels.
It's just barely keeping the temperature in check.
Maybe we can use that. If it gets this high, their system considers a reactor breach imminent. we saw on the bridge, all 4 warp cores are operating at full capacity. The safety protocols don't look much different from the Resolute. Breach protection. Reduce output, command override. Cease matter, antimatter flow, command override. Emergency warp core ejection. Computer control.
Even command functions can't override one of the most crucial safety measures.
So the protocol's still active. That's good. Looks like if sensors show a core is about to rupture, the computer will eject it automatically rather than risk a breach.
So we need to increase the warp core's temperatures.
If we destroy the coolant regulators, there won't be anything to keep these reactors from going over.
And it will trigger the ejection. Let's peel these suckers open. I'll take that one.
I'll take the one next to it.
The second you two start dumping cores, Takan will know we're here.
We'll be vulnerable. Stuck in one place while you work.
We will have to make a stand.
Do whatever you have to do to make sure we have the time to finish.
Anything?
Anything.
We'll barricade the door. Work quickly.
I see some explosives right there. So this is going to be a final state. Okay, game. I was holding onto that button. Don't lie to me.
We might not have our tools, but our phasers can do this in a pinch. We better get this right. If we foul it up and this whole thing goes boom... We don't know how much damage that Cortabula will do if we accidentally crack it open.
Listen, the best way to make sure something goes wrong is to stress. Keep your mind on the job. It'll be okay.
Yeah, we will.
Also, I have a reset function, but you
Not
don't.
a Starfleet warp core, but the coolant regulator has to be in here somewhere.
I dislike this one. Also, it's LS, not RS. Dark. Oh, I just like this so much. I never liked this one. Oh, and it's even worse because it's a smaller circle. Because it's like a magnet. Seriously. Oh, gosh.
Time to heat things up.
Warning. Warning. Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Okay, now they're definitely gonna know we're down here.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Just one more to go.
They're here.
They're cutting through the door. We don't have much time.
Okay, same as before. We just gotta...
Oh, come on. Fuck you. I hate this game. There we go.
Go! Finish!
That was horrible. That was horrible. I don't like the I like the mechanic of it. The thing was the control is just clumsy. Maybe it's better on computer.
Hey! Would you mind not shooting at the matter-antimatter reactor?
I'll cover you.
What? No!
Get the warp core done, or we're all dead.
God damn it. Fucking a-hole. darn it.
Shoot! Now!
Oh my gosh. I had to use the right stick. That's why I said RS. I was so confused for a moment. Ah!
Warp drive disengaged.
You did it.
You got another way out of here?
I think so.
There's gonna be 2 of them left.
Tosca, can you climb?
I'll see you on the parade grounds of Sorella, my friend.
That's a no. Jesus, so many of them. How many of them are there? I guess they're being warped in from wherever. Oh, jeez.
Whoopee! I'm right in.
Hear her being taken over.
Not you too.
Calm yourself, child. It will all be better soon. Wake up, Monko Umet.
Okay, oh my.
Return to us. Rejoin the flame.
To reclaim what was lost.
Watch this.
I do. I want to remember every moment when I make them pay. But this isn't the end. I will avenge you, Tosca. Swear to me, you will join me in this.
God damn it.
How about we try to save her?
That's a dream.
There's still hope.
As long as she's alive and her memories are still in there, there's still hope.
Hope is what you turn to when you have nothing left you can do.
Fuck off.
And there's still something I can do for Tosca. And I shall.
That's not what you said in the captions. I'm like, I'm not gonna agree to that. He liked that, even though even though it was hopes and dreams. Major Amenta. Jeez. I always think of what's Keyless Armamenta or whatever. It sounds similar to that in my brain from Vox Machina. But anyway, Major Amenta, even though there's no R there, yeah, was thankful for Carter's determined leadership during the sabotage mission, especially after after Tosca was captured. Really? It doesn't sound like he cared for what I said. Just saying, a stranger among us. Bum bum bum.
There's so much I want to ask you.
There's so little I can tell you. I'm a portal, not a scientist, but I'll certainly do my best. I can only assume this is one of your older starships. One would think, given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage. But, apparently not.
The Resolute is primarily a research vessel, if that's what you mean. Not a warship.
Although she has been known to hold her own in a fight.
Against what?
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the days of the Tekon Empire.
Because you conquered everyone who didn't look like you.
To the contrary. Most lesser civilizations willingly joined the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life. But that expansion came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict.
Oh, there's conflict.
That was always our challenge. And perhaps, ultimately, our downfall.
Let's just say that one.
The Federation prides itself on its inclusiveness. I'd say it's one of our greatest strengths.
As the Vulcans say, infinite diversity in infinite combinations.
Interesting. I'd be curious to meet one of these Vulcans.
Well, there's one on crew. Although, it's rather stiff.
If this is the best you have, then so be it. To locate this scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Oh boy.
Full access?
You must be out of your mind.
No, I'm right here, completely in my mind.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. The expression.
Given this is merely a research ship, I won't be able to find him without it. Perhaps I should have made that clear up front. I'll need to make certain modifications.
I'll see what I can do.
I can't promise anything, but let me see what I can do.
Yeah.
Just know, without it, I won't be able to help you.
This isn't gonna fly.
It isn't, but...
I'll see you on the bridge.
Yep, it's not gonna fly, but...
Captain Solano, I'd like to introduce you to Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Tekon Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no modern equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
He's been kind enough to agree to help us find Galvan.
I am at your service. To whatever extent I can be of help.
If nothing else, I'm sure you're happy for a change of scenery. You spent 600,000 years at your post. That certainly takes an uncommon level of dedication.
We all have our duty.
Of course. But I'm curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what, exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
An empire that no longer exists. Which suggests...
Dude!
You said you needed my help. I didn't come here to be insulted. Perhaps that was a mistake. I'd be happy to return to Delphi Ardu at any time.
Of course, the fall of the Empire had nothing to do with you. We know that.
Do you? Because it seems your captain has a different opinion.
I'm merely curious.
God damn it. God damn it, Captain Solano. It is Solano, not Solamo. Solano. Yeah, Solano. Solano. I don't know, I think I did 2 O's. 3 O's. Proto 6-3 felt slightly less offended after Jara defended him from Captain Solano's insult when they first met, but he couldn't understand why she tolerated his ignorance. Because we have rank and he outranks me. Also, you probably have some sort of rank. I mean, Portal is a honorary position, right? So you have rank. Just no one else.
Your allegiances might lie. Clearly, it's with the Tekon.
Yes, Captain. You have found me out and exposed my true loyalties to the Tekon, not to the Scions of the Flame, who do nothing more than tarnish us in name and
reputation and don't deserve to be called Tekon. That's why I'm here. And if you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it. And you can stop wasting my time.
Access to our systems? That's completely out of the question. Tell me that's not what you promised. We're vulnerable enough as it is. And now we're supposed to give him access to everything?
Captain, I understand your concern, and I don't necessarily disagree.
Ah, now I understand your reluctance. I never imagined offering to help would be met with such ignorance.
If you're not enjoying your visit to our ship, we'd be more than happy to let you wither away back on your pathetic little rock.
Captain?
You clearly do not appreciate the magnitude of the threat the Scions pose. So myopic is your focus on your own ego.
It's true.
I will not be leaving until they have been found.
Commander Rydek, a word.
And to think, I waited 600,000 years.
Oh, God, Captain.
This must be in an incredibly difficult position. I was against seeking him out from the start, but now, to give him access to our systems? It's insane.
Yeah, but we need to stop this
somehow expect me to believe
global takeover. Galactic takeover.
There's no way we can trust him.
I might otherwise agree, but you're missing the most important point. He's a Tekon, and he may be loyal to the Tekon, but not to the Scions of the Flame. He's against everything they believe in. You heard what he said.
There's too much at stake to be wrong on this.
We sought him out for a reason. To help him find our missing crew, Galvin, and those Elydian ships. This is the plan we agreed to with Ambassador Spock.
Which I never liked. But here we are. You know what this mission means to us. Not just for the Federation, but for me personally.
Ah!
I can't afford another screw-up.
And you're screwing it up!
Algorithms was bad enough. This could be the end of my career.
I should have did square.
I know I support you, but millions of lives in the
I
future
should
of
have
the
did square.
Federation are at stake here.
But
Both of which are more important right now than your career.
It's not just mine. It's both of ours.
Then so be it.
I'm going to trust your...
well, it wasn't red. Captain Solano didn't entirely trust Jara regarding giving Portal 6-3 access to the ship's computers, but found himself persuaded by her convincing argument in favor of it.
Instincts on this.
I guess white just means understanding, but not like woohoo. It depends on the situation, I guess. But it's not red.
I just hope you're right. For both of our sakes.
No, I hope I'm right too.
Let me know if you find anything.
We're good. You may begin.
I will, of course, have to make a few modifications.
What kind of modifications?
Yeah, exactly.
To find Tekonian technology requires Tekonian technology. If this Scion Galavan modified his ships, then I must do likewise to yours.
Oh my gosh.
The galaxy is nearly infinite in size and complexity. This may take a moment.
How long
I
will it
found
take?
something.
Well, that was quick.
What is it? Galvin?
Someone is using Tekonian technology. I can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
I'll let the captain know. Rydek to Solano. I think Portal may have located Galvin.
I'll be right there.
I'm getting all kinds of interference. Almost impossible to lock on the energy signature.
Where's he hiding?
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
Lieutenant Handon, set a course for the Palisades cluster.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology. were right after all. That's what I get for questioning the advice of my first officer. You always have my back.
No apology necessary. Your concerns were valid.
Nonetheless, I should learn to trust your instincts, which were absolutely right.
That's probably not
Nice
Galvin,
work.
though.
Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do. What's wrong?
I didn't want to say anything until I was certain.
Is he taking
The
over?
reason for the interference is simple. There's a Taconian device on.
He is taking over. He got took over. I wonder if Solano was a Takan, a Scion of the Flame. He is. Yeah, I wondered about that for a while, actually. I'm not sure when I kind of thought about it as like a note. Like, wouldn't the game be? It would be kind of messed up if he got taken over. They don't really explain when it happens when they got taken over. Just, you notice differences, and so there was like some differences a while back that I thought about. I don't know when thought about it when it started, but yeah, I'm thinking he's taken over.
Being used to block the signal. Whoever planted it was exceptionally clever. They knew how and where to hide it. But they have underestimated my abilities.
Engineering.
Take care of the Taconian device, and I can find Galvan for you. It's designed to interfere with all transmissions, or at least delay and confuse the effort to find Galvan's ship.
Hold on. My understanding is that Takan technology requires a Takan to operate. Is there another Takan on this ship?
The Scions could have someone on the ship, doing everything they can to stop us from finding.
Maybe it's not the captain.
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed.
But I thought.
I'm going to find that ship.
But it would be messed up if it was. I thought that's what he was implying. Okay, now I just said all that for nothing, but it would be messed up if it was captain. Who else could it be?
Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder.
Am I in the area? Commander, why do you have your...
There's a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
Commander, why do you have your tricorder out?
That's better. Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here.
What the heck is this? What is this? Excuse me.
Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
Protection gear. Okay, sorry. I'm not fully reading it because, yeah, I'm just scanning around. Okay, there's something over there. Oh, I just realized I didn't read all that, but you can pause and read it, folks. I kind of read. Skimming is not my specialty, so, okay. Me? Oh my gosh, where is it coming from? Ah, there it is. Tubes.
A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses.
Oh, I don't like that radiation leak. That freaks me out.
I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
Can I climb down and up? No. I don't think I'm allowed to run here. Nope. Game's like, fuck you! Someone's gonna jump me.
Found it.
Excuse me. Do you belong here? Commander Rydek.
When did he come back? Okay, so it's not Captain Solano. When did he come back? Because I clearly saw him get shot at. Oh! So, they brought him back, whatever his name was. Actually, he's on here. Ensign Calloway. That's Ensign Calloway.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you. Good to see you again.
Likewise. You've been working hard?
Yes, sir. Always room for
Yes,
improvement,
sir.
just
Really?
like you said. What, are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
I was looking for you.
I was looking for you.
Under the console?
Dropped my tricorder. But I do need your help. Have you seen any?
Ensign Calloway was flattered to learn Jara had come looking for him when he discovered her looking in engineering, even though it did strike him as rather odd.
Anyone else in here recently that might seem out of the ordinary? Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
That would be great. Just be discreet about it. I don't want anyone to be alarmed.
Discretion is my specialty. Well, I'll leave you alone already. Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
Tylus?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you.
Except not at the moment.
Maybe Tylus saw something.
I mean, wasn't it him that was hit from... Because wasn't he on the away team? I swear he was. I mean, so he shouldn't be back because he was with the other team, right? Wasn't that Calloway? I'm not crazy, right? Oh, I don't remember. It's been a few sessions, but I'm pretty sure it was Calloway. I hope she didn't get taken over, because that would suck.
Tylus, can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. Is something wrong?
There's something happening. I may need your help. This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duvall, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or anyone?
Not particularly. Why?
I found this, hidden in a compartment down there.
That's Draconian technology. Does that mean there's a scion on board? But Dr. Duvall bioscanned everyone. Every deck, every crew member. I've seen the logs. She couldn't have been more thorough.
Oh.
It's entirely possible it was Miranda who planted the device before we caught her.
But we can't assume anything at this point.
Yeah.
It could be anyone.
That includes both of us.
You want me to get scanned? Better to know for sure, right? I'll admit, I was around the Scions as much as anybody.
I would feel more comfortable if you did.
I understand.
Okay.
Clear.
Now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Sure.
Clear.
Okay.
Don't sound so surprised.
You spend plenty of time with the Scions as well. You never know.
Let's get to it. The search starts in engineering. Whoever planted the device most likely did it within the last few hours. So I'll start by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day, in reverse order.
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
Gosh. This is a stupid mini game. Let's do duplicates.
I'll filter out the duplicates.
That helps.
How about non-engineering personnel?
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering.
Now this is manageable.
Oh, I guess Hotari delegation.
Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari. Let's see who's left.
Oh, please.
No. This can't be
right. Oh, I was right. Fuck!
Of the people that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been Captain Solano.
I was right.
According to this, he was here while you went down to Delphi RU4. Which would have been the perfect opportunity. And no one would question him. He's the captain.
As much as I hate to admit it, assuming it's true, it does explain why he was so opposed to getting help from Portal.
And he made several trips to Hotari, so they had plenty of opportunity to target him.
What happened when Dr. Duval bioscanned Captain Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
How is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she could do. But performing a bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
That's not going to be easy. First thing I need to do is get this device to Portal.
Be careful. And good luck.
Even though the captain asked for it because he wants it back, that's why. Oh gosh, the plot thickens! Back!
I found the device.
Interference is gone. I have located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the U.S. system.
So then it worked.
This whole region was one of the most sacred for the ancient Takar. What many consider the birthplace of our civilization. See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits? Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And legend tells us it's the location of what was once our largest arsenal.
Oh, golly.
We needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but it was there as a precaution nonetheless.
We have to somehow intercept him. How long till he arrives?
Oh, he's much too far ahead of us. We'll never arrive before he does. If Galvin and the other Scions secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire. The Takan were as gods, keeping absolute control over countless worlds. I must speak with them directly. However, the presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a Scion, hidden among your crew. And it is unlikely this interference device was the Scion Saboteur's only trap. If we reach Galvin and the Saboteur cripples your ship, we will be at their mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if left alone. Time is not on your side.
Just leave that to me. I hope to resolve it soon.
The longer you wait, the more time we lose.
He won't like that answer, I know. I should have told him. That's when I can understand why she tolerated his ignorance, and he suspected she knew more than she let on when he asked her who she suspected might be the Scion aboard the Resolute. I should have just told him.
It was so rare at the time of the Empire that I am not able to detect if it has taken place. Whoever you suspect, proof is something you will have to provide on your own.
I'll have it, once I've bioscanned the person I suspect. I just need to visit Dr. Duval.
Oh yeah, Dr. Duval's with me now. Yeah, because we both went down to...
Claim. Told me you were worried about her. I never imagined this was what was wrong.
I wouldn't be asking you if there was any other possibility.
That would explain why Solano has been too busy for a bioscan lately.
As the ship's doctor, you have the authority to declare him unfit to serve.
If you're right, this is the worst case scenario. Challenging your own captain is a tall order. Are you sure you're prepared for this? If you fail, that's it. The end of your career.
Absolutely.
Your life.
I am. I have to be.
Good. You know what this is going to take. I'm in.
Oh, she's in. Dr. Duvall admired Jara's strength when she realized she was asked about confronting Captain Solano.
We pull this off with just the two of us. I technically
just the two of us.
Undergo a scan, but in reality, he can and will refuse to do it. We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim.
So Trovak or
blow up in our faces.
One of the other 2 or 3 on the bridge.
Think long and hard about who you can trust.
Let's see. Maybe Commander Westbrook. Excuse me. Could be Commander Ermot, but probably Commander Westbrook. I don't know. He won't. He's not going to be on my side. Brr, 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 bow, 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 bow. The blood of battle. Uh-oh. There's another ship with us.
Down to 1 reactor. Thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Takan enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
Because, you know, heaven forbid you climb over shit. Or climb through things. Like, well, okay, that would be awkward, but you can totally climb over that stuff. Just, Lara Croft can. Okay.
I got the ship's heading.
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. U.S. system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Xeldi's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
Grab hold!
She doesn't look like she's grabbing on. Oh, she is grabbing.
Dampers can barely keep up. If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Xeldi is still made by a Lydian hand, inspired to calm corruption. Oh.
We just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
Oh. That's a cool. Is she playing a game on her tricorder? I liked the transition, but also she's obviously playing a game. She's playing Snake.
Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you? With every passing battle, as I get older.
YOLO!
We only get one life to live. I'm not counting on anything coming after I close my eyes for the last time.
Then you may never understand this, but please try. My people have a...
Hey, he might be traditional Roman Catholic because he's Hispanic. Although that first name, maybe he's mixed heritage. But yeah, no, he doesn't believe. Wrong person. Major Amenti felt he and Carter should agree to disagree about their respective views on the afterlife.
Special ship. When Lydians
also, based on that, he would be Buddhist or of some other group has an afterlife.
On the parade
I mean, you could argue Christianity has an afterlife, but Christians wouldn't say that. Although, when you think about heaven and hell, it's kind of an afterlife. Okay, anyway.
That is just one part of it, but yes, death is not the end for us. So even if some
your elves
remains, by letting the
depending on what
her body,
group,
at best we are
author.
delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen,
all of a sudden it's getting hotter at night. It's so weird.
What if we
Oh, I need to turn a fan. You know, I need to turn my fan on.
Leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released.
We can still try. I don't care.
Right now.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
I had a sister.
It's warm. Yeah, I don't know. All the day, I guess the wind isn't blowing as much. And oh, I know. The sun is shining through my place quite well. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I think I'm going to go use the restroom and close some windows. Not windows. That's helpful, folks. I know. Because my mind's blanking out. I was going to close some curtains, but I need that window open for airflow. I'll be right back, folks. So maybe it wasn't Ensign Causeway who was on this ship. It was oh no, it was the other guy. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It was some other person. Yeah, it wasn't him. I thought it was for some reason. I don't know why. I apparently forgot what Ensign Causeway's hair looked like because I'm a smart cookie like that. There was some random other person who had a name randomly for that time. But anyway, so when I went out and bought some stuff to get rid of more boxes and stuff, I have successfully got the CD case that I had, or container with a lot of my CDs and DVDs. I got that cleared up, and I have different units right now on the cart that was a kitchen, like floating cabinet thing. I'm now using it for storage for stuff. It sucks because I can't put the boxes that I bought, the more recent plastic containers that I bought for it won't fit in the spot that I want it to fit, and I can't stack things on top of it because I found out what the other shelf that I had for the entire time, where that shelf was supposed to go in there, and it blocks putting the other stuff on there. So that sucks. But on the flip side, I had that cleared out. But what I was going to also get us something is probably buy 3M strips, and I was trying to look for curtains, like a thing to wrap the curtains around, like some kind of fabric or rope or something to tie them back and secure them, especially when it was windy. Apparently you can't find any of that, like at the Dollar General or Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, which kind of sucks. At least not the ones in my town. And I didn't think about this when I was at Walmart the other day. So if that is something you can get at Walmart or Target, as opposed to some normal, like, curtain shop, yeah, that sucks because you can't get that at a cheaper place. I could theoretically use, you just need any type of fabric or cord to wrap it up, so I could theoretically make my own. I could, but I don't want to because that takes a lot of effort. But I might do it if I get really annoyed with the wind blowing and stuff for it. But yeah, that was annoying because I was like, wow, why don't they come with the sets when you buy curtains? I mean, they do that in Korea. Granted, I never bought any curtains. You know, I just realized I never bought curtains from Daiso. So I don't know if Daiso had fabric to loop the curtains around. I bought my curtains, different types of curtains, from it wasn't Home Plus, E-Mart. I think it was E-Mart where I bought those blackout curtains that finally pseudo put up. And I never used the excess, like, fabric or whatever to draw the curtains back. Yeah. So I have the 3M strips that I could put up like a hook thing on each side. All of them actually, for the living room curtains and for the the patio, the deck windows. But yeah, I really feel like creating my own. I'm thinking of like using the fabric for the excess of some of my pants that I bought earlier this year, to trim them down to my right height, and use that as like strips to loop around and make something out of. I just don't want to do it. I have time. I could if I really want to. I just don't feel like it. I'm lazy in that regard, but I could.
It's very rare among the Trails.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with the Symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor. The Symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the Symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after
That's a
joining.
twin thing.
But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us. And eventually she, or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely. So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister. Sounded like her. But wasn't.
So, losing Miranda like this, it opened an old wound.
Never really closed up in the first place.
You remind me of Itasca.
I do.
She's like, what?
Not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spilled together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight. But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you count me as one of your tribe. As Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us?
You are many things.
You already are!
I don't need to wait that long. We've bled together. No one else will know what we've been through. That makes us a tribe. Right here.
I'll take that.
Alright.
Cease this madness.
Seriously. Especially when the game can't hold on to it. Because it's on a console and for some reason they think they can't do it.
Is that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it. Just like the...
Oh god, they're gonna put tons of crystals.
Did this just get better? Or worse?
I think worse.
Certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar. So many lives.
It's up to us.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
This doesn't look like the Ophelia. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
The storm. It's back.
Oh, they're gonna leave us on the ship where they moved to the other ship? Oh, fuck you.
What happened?
Oh, God.
Hold on. Scanning.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Metric radiation has dropped. Xeldi's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
Yep. Oh no. Oh no. How much longer is this game actually? Mutiny on the Resolute. Uh-oh. Oh, we're the mutiny. Yeah.
Something wrong, Captain?
No, nothing's wrong. In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
Who am I gonna ask? God damn it. God damn it. Okay, let's look at these people. I screwed her over. So, I don't think she would want to help me. Hunter Westbrook respected Jara's inclination to protect the crew when ordered her to disengage the docking clamps, and he applauded Jara's efforts to explain the complexity of the situation to Captain. Ultimately, he was thankful when Jara defied. I think it will be Westbrook. I mean, it could be either of those two, but I'm gonna go to Westbrook, I guess.
Commander Westbrook, a word, please.
I'm busy here, so let's make it quick. What's this about?
The captain may have been compromised. I have reason to believe he's been bioformed, and is now actively working against us.
Come on. You can't be serious.
Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu-4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duval's bioscan.
That's ridiculous. I just spoke with him a few minutes ago. He was as normal as ever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Listen, I know we've had our differences, but I need you to hear me out on this.
What evidence do you have to even support this preposterous claim?
I'm working on that.
Right. You've rarely put your trust in me before. Which, ironically, only makes your story more believable. You're clearly not looking for whoever is most likely to go along with you. If you go through with this, and you're right about Solano, you'll be the new captain of the Resolute.
Didn't want it like this. My duty. I'll say with your help.
With your support, I think I can manage it.
Ha! Knew I won him over with that motherfucker. Despite his initial skepticism when Jara confided his suspicions about Captain Solano, Commander Westbrook understood how much he needed his support.
I'll have your back. But you damn well better be right.
Oh, the doctor's up here.
It's now or never.
Captain Solano.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
It will only take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will. All you'll find is that I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sickbay when I'm good and ready. Or, if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
It's merely protocol, Captain. All officers that touch alien soil have to be bioscanned.
I know the protocol. It's not more important than chasing down these Taconian marauders.
The crew looks to you for guidance, Captain. It may seem like a nuisance, but it would set the right example.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post. Now. Do not make me tell you again. I've been a starship captain since before you were in the academy. I won't stand for this.
I'd follow that order, if you were actually Captain Solano.
Oh shit. Captain Solano took Jara's actions as mutinous when she him on the bridge and asked him to submit to a bioscan. If I'm wrong, I'm hosed.
Well then, there's only one thing left to do. Security to the bridge. Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
Captain, please reconsider.
I've given my order.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a scion.
You're out of your mind.
Commander Rydek has proof.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this. He planted it in engineering while we were down on Delphi Ardu 4.
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3. He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a scion.
Take her to the brig, or I'll do it myself. Oh!
Wait! Stand down! That's an order!
What is the meaning of this? Everyone hold until we get answers. This cannot happen on the bridge of a Federation starship.
I can prove I'm right if you just give me a chance. If I'm wrong, then I will face the consequences.
If you're wrong, there's no coming back from this.
I'm going to settle this once and for all.
Please don't make me feel like I'm wrong. Oh God, I'll be so bad if I'm wrong.
Commander Rydek was right.
Oh God.
Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Takan.
That's so bad. Even though it's correct and I'm happy, it's sad. It's so fucked up. Yeah.
As the Chief Medical Officer of the U.S.S. Resolute, I'm relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
I don't know what to say. I'm stunned.
We all are.
Well, there's no going back now. You are, rightfully, the captain of the Resolute. And I'm with you from here on out. I need you to know that.
I've always wanted to be captain of my own ship, but I never imagined it would happen this way.
I don't think anyone could anticipate something like this. But you learn from one of the best. And you'll be one of the best. I know it.
Oh! Lieutenant Bedrosian was insulted when Jara chose not to confide her suspicions about Captain Solano before confronting him on the bridge. Yeah, but I pissed you off already before, so I didn't think you would really like me. And, oh, he's sad. Sad panda. Commander Ermont was deeply disappointed when Jara chose not to confide her suspicions about Captain Solano before confronting him on the bridge. Like, I can only choose one person. They wouldn't allow me to talk to all three people. So fuck off, game. That one is not my fault. Oh, I didn't go all the way? Oh, I'm looking at it. Okay.
Set course for the Usonia system. Maximum warp. It's time to face Galvin.
Yes, Commander. Sorry. Captain.
No worries.
On your command.
Why do I have to warp?
Engage.
Or sorry, engage. God damn it. Is that the wrong word? Because it said warp there. Ugh. I said engage earlier. time on Star Trek Resurgence, except I'm continuing to play. Collision course. Oh, we go right into heavy fire.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations.
God damn.
Shield status.
Set to maximum, but with the algorithms compromised, they may not do much.
Captain, that other Elydian ship is here.
The Xeldi?
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
Evasive maneuvers.
Evasive maneuvers.
Aye, Captain.
The Vescar's warp engines are powering up.
Oh, god damn it.
Our warp engines are offline.
That must have been their goal. They didn't want us to chase the Vescar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
They're not breaking off. We have to destroy the Xeldi before it destroys us.
Diaz and Edstelar still over there?
They'll need to evacuate.
God, how do they evacuate?
Come on.
I almost have it.
They gotta know we're here. Hurry! You got it?
Yes, to Resolute.
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edstelar? Is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
She's right here. She can tell you herself.
I'm not dead.
Very good, Petty Officer.
Come on! Huh.
Get us out of here.
We can't transport you out while the Xeldi's shields are up. Phaser fire won't even get through. Is there another way off that ship?
We'll find a way.
Whatever you do, you'll have to be quick about it. Because we can't give you much more time. We can't evade the Xeldi forever.
Understood. Diaz out. We're gonna have to get out of here the old-fashioned way.
Elydian ships have no escape pods.
We can leave out that cargo bay we transported to before. But then there's the vacuum of space to contend with.
Those freight containers. Maybe we could use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
To make it possible. Unless you have a better idea.
Time to MacGyver our way out of this!
Let's go.
Kachigayo!
Polarize the hull plating. That should allow us to take a
This
few
is
more
crazy.
Enemy phaser impact dissipated.
Heading?
Let's do beta.
Attack pattern Beta 3. Circle around that asteroid and come back firing.
Captain.
Pew pew, motherfucker, pew pew!
Xeldi, in range.
Fire!
Fire!
Xeldi's shields down to 82%.
Oh my gosh.
We're doing damage, but they're hitting us right back. We'll run out of hull before we penetrate their shields.
Perhaps I can be of assistance. I can modify your impulse engines to amplify their meager output and avoid more of their attacks. But I will need full access to your propulsion systems.
That goes against dozens of Starfleet regulations.
It's not a security risk if the alternative is destruction.
To me, it's simple. You can take this beating and hope you can weather it. Or will you put your trust in me? I'm not getting over the hype fear. The least you can do is put your faith in me.
God, fuck!
Commander Ermot, give portal access to the propulsion systems. You're going to have the ship in your hands. Don't let me down.
This will take a moment.
Oh, this game can't handle it, Captain! The console won't allow you to see this game in glorious play through. God. I swear, the game decides to crash again. Like last
Your ship
session.
has its fire.
That gives us some time.
All right. One of these freight containers should do the trick.
Be quick.
We need one big enough for all of us to fit inside. Something we can make airtight. Damn it, not this one.
Here we go. This'll work.
That's great, but it's not airtight yet.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
This container is extremely heavy. Even with the containment field open, it won't leave the bay quickly.
I'll find something to accelerate our exit.
Pew pew. Going on to the next scene, back on ship, on the Resolute.
Glancing blow. Very little damage.
I cannot keep this up for long.
Their phaser banks are recharging. Now's our window. We have to strike back.
I agree.
Their next barrage could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them run. Just like the Veskar, we'd lose Diaz and Edzilar again. Hit their engines. We've already lost the Veskar.
We need to protect ourselves first.
Target their propulsion systems. I don't want them going anywhere.
Targeting their engines.
Whoa. We gotta move it now.
These will give us the push we need.
Those are explosives.
Ride the blast right out of here. All set.
I'll set the containment field to deactivate, and then run back. We can detonate by remote.
We'll need to seal the doors from inside the container once we do.
Before all the air sucks out of the cargo bay.
Oh man. Probably not being attacked by Miranda.
Just a few more moments.
Hurry!
Yep. Oh god, it's
What are they doing in there?
Itiska. Oh, we get to see them all die. Lovely.
Please, help me.
No. But the Khan get what they deserve.
Don't leave me to die.
I don't know. Can we really leave her?
She can figure her own way out of this.
This ship can't fly. Sidron set it to self-destruct. Please, Armenta.
There's Armenta. There is an R.
It's not her.
No. I know it's not.
Carter, we have to seal the doors.
Don't leave me.
Oh, what?
Off the ship before Sidron blows it all to hell.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
Xeldi to Resolute.
Okay, you told me we have to seal it, and then you get pissed off with me. Fuck you, Etzelar. Etzelar was stunned by Carter's cold lack of compassion when he sealed the door and refused to save Etuska aboard the Xeldi. Fuck you! You told me to seal the doors! Fuck you, game. Major Amenta understood when Carter refused to rescue Etuska aboard the Xeldi and respected the decision. And you kept on saying you're gonna kill everyone, even though it's Etuska. Fuck you too. Fuck you, game. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Take some sips of my
We're about to exit.
We see the cargo
carbonated strawberry guava claw brune sparkling water.
You should know.
That's a carbonated twice.
If we do enough damage to the Xeldi first, it'll prevent the self-destruct sequence from completing.
We can't wait any longer. We have to fire.
Captain, they're almost out of there.
We need to act fast.
They have to escape first.
Hold all fire. Get out of there, Petty Officer.
They need to get out of there first.
Do it now.
You heard her.
Done!
Ready?
Detonate.
Detonate!
That's cool but scary.
We're out. I have them on sensors. Tractor beam activated.
Locked on and ready to fire.
Fire.
Fire!
I like the close in for the box view. That was awesome.
Tractor beam's locked on. We have them. They'll be pulled into the docking bay shortly.
There's something else. I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Xeldi detonated.
Sidron.
There's a Takan structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here. Now.
What's down there?
Answers.
From what I can tell, it's larger than the structure on Tau.
Is this the Takan arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says this region once held the sacred mysteries of the Takan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Brodrosian, you're with me. Mr. Irma, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer anymore. The captain is supposed to stay with the ship. I'm surprised Lieutenant Brodrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
You're right. But this is too important for me to sit out. You'll just have to make sure nothing happens to me down there.
Of course, Captain.
We'll deal with the first officer vacancy when we return. Until then, Mr. Ermont?
Yes, Captain.
Oh god, we moved the Arsenal of Eternity. We move so fucking slow, I hate it. But it's pretty.
Not that I can see.
What's with that eye roll?
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
Let's make this a short mission, all right?
That's the plan.
I'm no security officer. I'll do my best to make sure nothing happens. Captain. Phasers should make quick work of the ice.
Really? I have to holster before I can duck? Fuck you, game. Hey, why am I not ducking? Am I... Do I have to destroy it? Dear game. Dear game. Oh! It's L3. God damn it. I forgot. I was holding R2 because I'm a dum-dum. Don't they actually run with phasers in like the movies or in the TV show? I swear they do.
Is this another Takan vault?
Thought we would be attacked.
I don't see a way in.
What's that random rock there?
The vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Look around. There must be some sort of hidden mechanism to trigger it.
I don't see anything.
Are you done?
I should ask him. I should have asked him, but, you know, I didn't want to presume.
Hidden mechanism.
Shut the fuck up.
It's simple. Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
Thank you. Definitely easier this way.
We just assumed that we could breathe in here. I think that it did have like a yellow light. No, okay, hold on. We couldn't breathe outside. The gate was open. Bullshit on all of that game. You wait until that shut down. Citron. Oh, Citron was the other guy. It was Citron and Galvin. That was it. Yeah. Can I run in here? I can. Are you all just standing, or you're running also? Okay, he runs too. Okay, I wasn't sure Portal 6-9 runs. Or 6-3 runs, sorry. 6-9.
Spread out. Let's see what we can find. And stay on high alert. You don't know where the Takan that beamed down here could be.
But make sure you set your phasers to stun, not to kill.
gonna need my help, Commander.
How so?
Traversal here is trivial for a Takon, but only a Takon. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you.
Wait. Igemoyo. Oh.
Portal? What is that void down there?
Space, folding upon itself. A fairly simple concept.
For a Takon, perhaps?
I advise against falling in.
Yeah. I concur on that notion. Where did the other teammates go? They must have gone the other way. I mean, they must have gone through that way. I don't know. He's there. Where's Resurgence? Maybe she went up that way.
This pattern resembles the transporter device Petty Officer Maris used to escape the Resolute. Portal 6-3?
You wish to make use of this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takon to move through space instantly a short distance. Very convenient. I will activate the system for you.
Where does it go?
I'm not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
Do I really want to? Yeah, I have to. Oh gosh, I have to forget. Oh, I hate you, game. Why do you do this to me? Did I have to warp over there for some reason? I don't think so. Oh, because it warps you over there? Fuck you, game. That's why. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much, game. Oh, well, I got to where I needed to go, apparently. Well, how did they all get over here? Shenanigans on all of this. Wait, where did she go? I don't like this.
Soil. Just soil. It's not from this planet, nor any planet in the Federation database.
Particle density impassable with current Starfleet technology. The colony and data contents unable to be translated. What else do I need to check? There's something on here? Oh, there was. No. Oh, there is. No. I thought there was. Game! Too tired for this. Okay, fuck you for now having something for me to interact with.
Why is this here?
This is soil from the homeworld. Our capital system. This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Takon. I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this. You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye. Forever. Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new from the Takon Empire in a very long time. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling.
I'm thinking you're trying to make me be sympathetic with you.
I'm ready for it. But it cuts to the core of your being, even with your defenses up.
I'm so sorry to put you through this. I know it must be difficult.
Don't apologize. I'm glad I came. This means a great deal to me.
Also, where's Officer Bedrosian? Because... Bedrosian, I'm worried. That quizzical look. What else sixthly appreciated Jasmine's sensitivity, or Jara's sensitivity, Jasmine, what the fudge? When he was overwhelmed by feelings of loss inside the Takon vault.
Can you use this to find out more about what Galvin is after?
The information's encrypted. I can only discern that it's a warship. No.
A warship here?
It's the Aphelion. Perhaps the most powerful Takonian ship ever.
Why would they be in a sacred place?
I can't access the full file, but looking through the ship's schematics, it appears to be equipped with some sort of experimental, highly advanced transporter technology.
Oh, that's not good.
Transporter technology? For what?
Captain, you better come see this.
Okay, she was looking at the other area earlier. That's what I thought. Okay. Descend. She was over here looking at stuff. Okay. Wait. Oh no.
There are more up ahead.
From the looks of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
I've seen these before. In the other vault. And if all of those are the same as this, then there must be
Hundreds of millions, if not billions. All that remains of the Dakon civilization. A distinct person, encapsulated in crystalline form. Preserved for all eternity.
I doubt Galvin would willingly leave these behind. So odds are, he'll be back.
Unless this is why he sent Sidron here. You have to understand is, these life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Dakon civilization. As a means of safeguarding the health and well-being of any Dakon, should they fall prey to illness or injury. They were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There you are wrong. This was always their purpose. To restore the glory that was lost. Congratulations on your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek. You killed a great many of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia. Are you proud of how much death you've caused? Each Dakon life is precious, irreplaceable. Centuries of knowledge and culture, lost with each one you murder.
I was protecting my crew. It's regrettable to take any life. But when someone threatens galactic civilization, force is the correct response.
And I suppose it worked. For now. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
You can't just bioform whoever you want. Not without a fight.
Ah, but that's just it. There won't be a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. 1 minute you're standing there as you. The next you're standing here as one of us.
He's talking about mass transformation. That's what the Aphelion was built for.
The transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bioform you into a Dakon in the blink of an eye. This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking, yes. Of course, that's the simple version. But the end result will be the same.
You're talking about a crime against sentient life on a mass scale.
Or an evolutionary process where the strongest and most capable survive. The Aphelion is on its way here.
Okay, so what bothers me is that, okay, you're talking about, hey, we're so far in advance in technology and blah, 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 blah. Yes, you've been living the longest probably out of all the other races, and yes, you want to come back, whatever. You can't allow other races to develop. This was exactly the same issue with What's-His-Face from Mass Effect Trilogy. We're not counting the outlier of Andromeda. I've never played it, and I'm never ever going to. Fuck that jumping. I saw Mark Diaz play that. Fuck that noise. You never combine jumping in an RPG, even if it's a quote-unquote action RPG. Just fuck it. But anyway, I digress on that point. Moot point. The point is, you don't want other civilizations to become and learn and acknowledge space and become more advanced too. Oh, because that will affect our only survival and our only chance to be the greatest civilization. Yeah, fuck you. Allow everyone to be advanced and let people learn through their own ways and trial and errors. That's the whole point of civilizations and galaxies. Fuck off. So I don't like that. That's the thing where I'm like, you're missing that point. You're saying, oh, make you better. No, reconstructing one's DNA and essence. Okay. All right.
As we speak, now it's only a matter of time. You can't delay. That which is inevitable. Which makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal. and guardian of the Tekon Empire. But you stand here surrounded not by your fellow Tekon, but by members of the Federation. By people who deny our fundamental right to exist. You swore an oath to protect the Empire. And I can only assume that's why you're here.
There is only one true Tekon here, and that's Portal. You're a scion, a disgrace to the memory of the Tekon, brought back through unnatural means.
I only tolerate your presence so long as you continue to amuse me.
I don't really give a damn. There he is. Despite his obvious animosity, Sidron begrudgingly respected Jara's decision to protect her crew at the expense of Tekonian lives, but still blamed her for blatantly manipulating Portal 6-3. He told me that! So fuck you! You game.
Captain Rydek, long-range sensors suggest a massive spacecraft approaching in the distance.
The time has come. I hope we speak again, brother.
I can't fire on him. If I do that, that's gonna piss off Portal 6-3.
Estimated time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship. And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us. We have to destroy them. Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide, once we're safely aboard the Resolute. For to transport.
Oh boy, I don't want to blow up. Okay. I understand why, but at the same time, I can't do that. Personally, destroying lives, even though, because there's probably some other way that you can put in the lives, create art, use AI in a way that it should be used. Make them become beings, non-sentient beings or something that can transport, or whatever. But yeah, I'm not going to blow them up. This is against Starfleet regulation, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I cannot. That's just bullshit. Also, I thought she had black hair.
You have to hear me out, Captain. I lost my eyes because of you.
God damn it.
And still, I've always stood by you.
That was someone else. I guess. No. They screwed that up.
Things on board. I'll have no choice but to resign.
If they're taken to the Affiliate, they will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous. And if you don't make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solano. You, me, the entire crew. We're all next.
Minutes and counting. It's headed straight toward the vault. The Athelion is coming into view now, Captain.
I hate this game so much. View screen. Or on screen, sorry. Oh god, it's huge. I've been watching Blood of Zeus. I'm like, it's a Titan!
Arrival at the second vault in less than a minute.
I hate you games so much. I hate this so much.
Remind you, those life forms are Tekon, not science. Tekon. They're not your enemy.
Right or wrong, history will judge you for this moment.
Fine, judge me.
transport the storage crystals aboard the Resolute.
Did I hear that right?
Can we like warp out of here?
The storage crystals are on board in our cargo bay.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
And Bedrosian is gonna leave. The many! Okay, let's look at this. Oh wow, so most people chose the many. Transport the seeds on board. Seeds? That's what we call them? Only 8.9% destroyed the few, or for the few trophy. I'm not, probably on their second playthrough. Unlike me, and I'm one of the 18% that are meant to break Kapoor's arm. It was Kapoor, that's it, who was hit. Yeah, it was Kapoor. Yeah. And Bedrosian is going to leave.
I hope you realize what you've done. We don't need another captain who's gonna risk our lives just to feed their ego. This ship and this crew come first.
It's our duty.
She has to hear it.
This isn't about me. It's our duty as Starfleet officers to protect life, wherever and however we find it. And I couldn't let them fall into Galvin and Sidron's hands. I had to do it this way.
Think. I used to look up to you.
Lieutenant Bedrosian was enraged when Jara transported the Tarkonian crystals from the vault to the Resolute and refused to accept her explanation that it was duty that compelled her. Like, you want me to destroy life? It's like, fuck off. In history.
The Aphelion is targeting us, approaching rapidly.
We probably can't escape.
They hit us with that bioforming ray, and it's over. Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now!
They're just gonna follow us, probably, to the ends of the earth. Probably. Homecoming.
There they are!
You did what had to be done with the Tasker. I know you held out hope, but it's what she would have wanted. The Tasker can rest now. Even if I wavered in the moment.
You
There's
did.
no way she saved herself from that ship. The Tasker is free now.
If you believe, I'm sure you'll see her again.
I do. And I shall.
Again, it's will, not shall. That bothers me.
No surprises here. But your shoulders separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check it at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
This music is interesting. I'm thinking Dancing Mad from Final Fantasy VI.
Tell me, did any crew from the Xeldi survive?
Oh God.
Well, since the Lydian ships have no escape pods, I think it was just us.
I see. I thought so.
You were looking for
I
someone.
had a partner on board. After this mission, she and I were meant to...
Oh no. No.
Doesn't matter. All that matters now is making the Takan pay for what they've done.
We'll stop them. I promise.
No, it's depressing as fuck.
Hey, Diaz.
Yeah?
Did you see our people over there? Miranda?
Kapoor, Hauser?
We saw Miranda and Kapoor, but they're bioformed. And as far as I know, there's no way to undo it.
That means they're not our friends anymore.
If they attack us?
We'll have to stop them. No matter what it takes.
What? Why is the captions not showing up?
I guess we have to be ready for that.
Miranda was my girlfriend.
It was a good little escape pod. Not that I want another ride like that anytime soon.
I'm like, how long was air in there? I mean, I know they sealed it up it's in there for a bit, but dang. It would be amazing to look at space through that, but at the same time, fucking A, that would terrify the shit out of me.
Proud out there, Diaz. The lower decks don't get a lot of glory.
I'm just getting started.
Now I gotta go to wherever the fuck I have to go to. I guess I have to go through the exit here. You're waiting for me.
I can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chobok. Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
You know what? I want to see him too. It'll be nice to get one piece of normalcy.
I'm sure we can count on him for that.
Normalcy is a cool looking word. Because it doesn't look normal.
I can't believe it! You evaded the Takan, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it.
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
The Academy? Oh, I wouldn't know about that.
After this, you'll probably get a personal invitation to show them how it's done. I heard about Belle. Is Miranda?
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Takan. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer, but none of us have been up against anything like this. No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
We'll just have to step up and work that much harder to help Captain Rydek.
It's gonna take all of us.
Talk to you later.
It is agreeable to see you again.
I love his greeting.
Is that so?
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here.
No, it was not.
But it was my sincere hope you would.
It is agreeable to see you as well, sir.
I concur.
You should know your absence has left engineering terribly short-handed.
God damn it!
During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule. On both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity going around.
I am stating facts, not looking for excuses.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Pardon me?
He's not being
After
hard
what
on
the
yourself.
Resolute's just been through, no one's really expecting all the daily logs and reports to be on time and perfect.
That is incorrect. I expect as much and will
I know.
continue to hold my staff to account.
Glad to see you haven't changed.
Yeah, I should have said we're ready to get back, but I didn't want to do that. That's probably the better answer. Lieutenant Commander Chobak did not approve of Jara's wrong person. After Carter's heroics aboard the Xeldi, Lieutenant Commander Chobak harbored concerns about Carter's willingness to get back to work. Yeah, fuck off.
Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks. But, given your experience on board the Xeldi, I have suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action. You can commence your maintenance shift afterwards.
Crosstalk. Oh yeah, she probably needs to get a checkup now.
I tended to an Elydian earlier. Major Starlet Arminta.
Ah, yes. I met him at the negotiations.
I never would have imagined I'd be here, on the same ship, working together with our oppressors. But now that I am, I can imagine a future where the Hotari and Elydians are no longer enemies. I always hoped for peace, but it seems so far away. There's still a lot of bad blood.
I'll help you.
Well, if there's any way I can help, let me know.
I'll take you up on that. It's good to have the support of a Starfleet captain, I'm sure.
It's coming along nice.
Talos was grateful to Jara's support and offered to help forge peace with the Elydians when they discussed the matter in sickbay.
Thank you, Talos. I'll take it from here. We're almost done.
I have to brief Ambassador Spock in a few minutes.
Ambassador Spock can wait. You have some fences to mend. Personally, I'm against the needless destruction of innocent life forms. So I'm glad you transported the Draconian crystals onto the ship. But Lieutenant Bedrosian obviously feels otherwise. And right now, you need the full support of your bridge.
That's true.
Being an effective leader requires trust. But an issue as divisive as this can create discord.
I still need and value contrary opinions. I don't want everyone agreeing with me when they feel otherwise.
Oh, you'll know when Lieutenant Bedrosian doesn't agree with something. She's not shy about making her opinion known.
She makes her presence known like a true Lambda man. Okay, and if you don't know what that means, folks, it's fine. I don't know how many people who do listen to this know what that means. And if you do know, you're in the same fraternity as me. Anyway, okay. That's all I'm gonna say. You can look it up, even though you don't know what fraternity I'm in. Dr. Duvall felt inspired by Jara's display of leadership and her situational awareness after she transported the Draconian crystals aboard the Resolute.
Not gonna last a few days forever. You need to name a new first officer in preparation for what's coming. You'll have to work to regain Lieutenant Bedrosian's trust, but if she's removed from consideration, it comes down to Westbrook or Ermot. Obviously, there are pros and cons with each, but ultimately, the decision is yours. Commander Westbrook has seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer. Ermot has the knowledge and experience that makes him more than qualified. You really couldn't go wrong with either.
I did tell him I was leaning towards him.
I'm leaning towards selecting Commander Westbrook as the new first officer.
That would be an excellent choice, considering your history. The crew would respect the fact you chose someone likely to challenge your opinions and present a different point of view. You're as good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Duvall.
Always nice to have a captive audience. You really shouldn't keep Ambassador Spock waiting.
Captain.
I'll meet you inside.
I'm here to officially tender my resignation from the crew of the U.S.S. Resolute.
God damn it.
I cannot in good conscience continue to serve aboard this ship. Not while the interests of the enemy take precedent over the safety of the crew.
Lieutenant, we both know how much we need your help and expertise for the coming conflict. I have no one to replace you.
I understand, Captain, and I apologize, but my heart is not in it any longer. And to stay would be a disservice to us both.
My door is always open if you change your mind.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, there she goes. Lieutenant Bedrosian felt conflicted after Jara's efforts to be conciliatory when she suddenly tendered her resignation back aboard the Resolute.
We'll have Ambassador Spock via subspace shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Armand.
I'll notify Lieutenant Bedrosian we're about to begin.
That won't be necessary.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edselar have first-hand experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no objections?
Talk about moving up in the world. Not that I'm surprised in the least.
Excellent idea, Mr. Chovak. They deserve to be here.
In all seriousness, what Diaz and Edselar accomplished aboard the Xeldi is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these scions.
The enemy!
Carter deserves most of the credit. None of us would have made it without his help. We'd all be bioformed by this point.
Well, I could say the same thing about Edselar here. She deserves as much of the credit as I do.
It's like a mutual admiration society.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
Put him through.
Okay, I need some lights on.
Captain Rydek, your recent change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties.
I hope so.
Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead. The Takan and their warship. The closest populations are the Hotari and Elydian system.
Okay, I have to pause this while I turn some lights on. Well, turn on a... What the fudge? A wax warmer light and light a candle. I don't want to turn any lights on. What was this again? Cedarwood Sage from Village Candle, wherever the fudge that is. I got it from TJ Maxx, so whatever. I forgot it was cedarwood. I like cedarwood, even though I'm like sage, and I was like, I can smell the sage. Oh, that reminds me. Where the fuck are my? I shouldn't say that. Where the fuck are my? As I say it again, are my foobar? Where are my? Where are my incense? I don't remember where I packed my incense. Clearly I brought them with me. They're not back. Nothing's back in the old apartment. But yeah, I have no idea where the incense sticks are. I closed my coffee lid. I'm gonna have to look for them. I don't know where my incense sticks are. I wonder if they're in the guest bedroom or second bedroom. Office bedroom. Well, technically I have an office-esque thing there. And those drawers are in. Must be in one of those drawers. I don't think I have them in my secondary book bag. That sounds weird, but it's true. Because that's where the... Oh, wait. Did I put them up with the wax warm or the wax melts? No. I have to figure it out. I don't know where they are.
They are likely the first targets for mass bioform. After that lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time.
God damn it, of course it will be.
You are our first line of defense. And with our shield algorithms compromised, we are at a great disadvantage. Of course, you know that as well as I do.
I'm glad to hear the battle group is en route, Ambassador. With what we're up against, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
And you will have it. Remember, our...
Ambassador Spock was reassured by Jara's realistic assessment of the situation during the senior staff briefing on the Resolute.
Strength is drawn from our ability to work together towards a common goal.
Have we made any progress in finding a way to defend ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Xeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible. So, what's the secret? How do we defend it?
Hide.
Is there a weakness we can exploit? Something we can do to avoid getting bioformed?
I wish I could tell you the solution, but the truth is, there is no easy answer. There's no defense against bioforming, one-on-one or on a mass scale. At least, not that I know of.
May not be able to stop it, but it might be possible to slow it down. It's too soon to...
Despite his initial skepticism, in the aftermath of the confrontation, once Jara became captain, Commander Westbrook couldn't help but be struck by how humble and grounded Jara was in light of her new position. Commander Westbrook was proud of Carter's recognition of Etzela and his willingness to offer his honest assessment of a complex problem during his senior staff briefing aboard the Resolute.
For sure, but we've had some promising indications that Duridium can delay the bioforming process.
Duridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back we've already lost. But Duridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And it might be the only ship in the fleet with this much Duridium on hand. In fact, a lot of ships wouldn't have any.
You say that it slows the process, but this doesn't actually stop the Takan from taking over, does it?
Correct. I can't be 100% certain, but it appears this is only a short-term solution. Also, it requires a much larger dose to be effective. We don't have enough Duridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect everyone in this room.
Sounds like it won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that it could buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
That raises the question. What is the mission?
Yeah.
Assuming the Aphelion uses shields of some kind, I don't expect it will be easy to bypass their defenses.
We may not be able to block the Aphelions' attack either. But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Rydek from Tau.
Exactly. We could send an away team onto the Aphelion.
So we could destroy it from the inside.
I'm not exactly sure how, but that's the idea.
So it's like jujitsu. We use their attack and
Judo and Jiu-Jitsu are two different things, game. Just saying.
turn it against them.
That's the idea.
We'll keep thinking on it. I'd rather not have to take a direct hit to punch back. There might be some other way we can turn their strength into a weakness.
We'll need to prepare a boarding party, if it comes to that.
Petty Officers Etzela and Diaz are the logical choices to lead any away mission to the Aphelion. They have already crippled one enemy ship, if anyone can do so again.
Oh, you fucking... It was by happenstance.
This isn't like the engineering mission that took you to the Xeldi. Do you really have some special insights that a tactical team wouldn't?
We can MacGyver.
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
I think they already know this, but...
We found that only a Takan can operate their technology to its fullest. So, unless we want to try to do this with one hand tied behind our backs, we're definitely going to need an assist from this portal guy.
I like that even less.
Like it or not, that's the truth.
Yes. Portal should be part of the away team. There's no question in my mind.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
In the meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the Takan tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
Yes, Captain.
Anything else, Ambassador?
I know this matter is in capable hands. Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
Thank you.
I wish there was some other term for faith, but I'm not going to say it's faith in religion, but faith in in all of you, and like, well, I mean, like what it says, but your inner strength. But faith can be misconstrued as religion. I don't like that. But anyway, because it doesn't have to be, folks.
I have faith in all of you to meet this moment with the urgency it requires. I expect all of us to give it everything we've got.
Carter, your doopy grin!
You, Petty Officers Diaz and Edson, you're dismissed.
While we have a quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of. The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Rydek for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jara Rydek. Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Voice authorization Duval, Beta 2 Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook, Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
Do Bravo. Seven. X-ray.
Voice authorization, Rydek. Bravo. 7. X-ray.
Should have done 5.
Captain's codes transfer. The updated command structure is incomplete. Please designate a new first officer.
Who is the new first officer?
Please designate a new first officer.
Sorry, Armand, you've been screwed this entire time. He's so pissed! Man of science, he's so pissed! Of course he's pissed, because that's how the game does this bullshit! Because I literally will have to play this game thrice. In order... to do that. It's like bullshit. Also, I need to not look at these other things because it's telling me these other trophies. I wish they were blocked, like in a lot of other games, but they're not. So you can actually read what happens, and I don't like it because I don't like the ending or what happens. Something happens towards the end. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna play it multiple times. But anyway, yeah, he's pissed. Commander Westbrook was surprised, overjoyed, and relieved to finally be named first officer of the U.S.S. Resolute. Commander Ermalt was bitterly disappointed he was not named the new first officer.
It is an honor and a pleasure to name Commander Westbrook as my new first officer.
Thank you, Captain. You made the right choice.
Congratulations, Commander. It's long overdue.
I know we've had our differences, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Please stop.
Computer, Commander Westbrook is the new first officer of the U.S.S. Resolute.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Voice authorization Westbrook, Alpha 7 Tango.
Authorization is now complete.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
Almost pissed.
Captain, could I have a word with you?
Give me a minute.
Look, I respect your decision, Captain. Commander Westbrook has seniority, and I can understand why you might have felt pressure to promote him. But what I can't understand is why you would choose someone so clearly unsuited for the position. It's the very reason why Captain Solano chose you over him. Because he knew Westbrook as first officer would be disastrous.
The answer is simple, Commander Ermont. I need Westbrook's support, especially now. If I chose you, after everything that's happened and him being passed over before, I'd lose him forever. So please, don't take it personally.
It's hard not to when I'm the one who earned it. Maybe I've had it wrong this whole time.
God damn it.
I thought we've had an excellent working relationship almost from the moment you first arrived. Yes, I was insulted when you didn't trust me with the information about Captain Solano being compromised, but I've always supported you. Which is certainly more than you can say about Westbrook.
Oh, I feel so bad for him!
Especially with regard to Captain Solano. I guess loyalty counts for nothing with you.
Listen, I value your opinion more than just about anyone's. I rely on it. And if we're going to beat Galvin, I'll need your help now more than ever. So please, don't be discouraged.
I'll be fine. Just give me some time.
You're gonna be like Bedrosian and quit my crew. Like, what is she going to do? What is she going to do? Just stay in her quarters this entire time? Fuck off. Sorry, that's... She can't go anywhere. Does she take an escape pod? And go where? Back to Alliance space? I mean, come on now. Anyway. Sorry, Federation space. I think Alliance is, well, technically Warcraft 1 and 2. Or 2 at least. Mass Effect. I think I'm going to call it here, folks. We are... Fuck! Commander Ermont was bitterly disappointed he was not named the first new officer, but he took some solace in Jara's kind words of support and encouragement. Really? Because it didn't look like it with that red light. Line of fire. Okay, we're going to call it there, folks, for tonight. Oh my gosh, I played for like basically 3 hours. Oh my gosh. Also, are you going back to the... Yes, you are. You were just loading. So, yeah, like I said, I looked... There was a lot of FU moments in this game. Still many. Like, if I could, I would have confided in all 3 of the people. Why did I have to only choose one? Why do they have to say that in the responses to, like, your decisions? It's like, it's bullshit. I guess it makes sense because, oh, you didn't come to me. But I'm like... I was going off of everything that has happened. Bedrosian, there was a lot of issues, and she was probably still mad about the whole "she got me electrocuted" thing, even though we kind of needed to save people. I didn't like it either, but you know. And then we had, I mean, Ermont, I thought would still give good guidance and whatnot, but I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. It's so frustrating. And then a lot of the descriptions were just like, it was just like, F you. I had to do one or the other. I just do this or that. Or I did what was said by you. Like what they said. Like, especially for Eteska. That really pissed me off, and I'm butchering your name probably. It's like, okay, you told me not to. We have to seal it so we get out before we all die. And then you get mad at Solar when I didn't let her in. It's like, fuck you. You just told me to seal the containment. And then you hypocritical dude who wavered at the end. You got pissed off that I didn't save her. Fuck you. It pissed me off so much. You're the one that's like, oh, we killed them all. Gosh. But yeah. I feel like Wednesday is going to be the last time for this. I feel like it's going to wrap up on Wednesday. Based on the fact that there's like 2 more choices of trophies that you earn. Based on the trophies, unfortunately, because I haven't seen them. So this might be the last chapter or the penultimate chapter. I'm not sure. And then I was actually thinking, what was I thinking for the next game? There's this RPG. There's an RPG that I need to get out of storage, because apparently I put it in storage. Which I'm like, why did I put it in storage with its lack of gigabyte or memory storage? But I did. Which I got to put away some of the other games that I have because of they can be in storage. So mad that I 100% completed Shadows of Vampire the Masquerade, Shadows of New York, and there's no trophy. Fuck off, game. Sorry. Or platinum trophy for that. Yeah, so there's a lot of games I need to like move back. There's that game, but that would probably involve me having to do a lot of talking or reading, and I don't really feel like doing that right now. I mean, when is the bear time? There is one particular game that I haven't beaten that I could restart from all the way in the back. Apparently, I did get a certain game, detective murder game thing. Well, I don't know. It was a detective kind of game, which I didn't realize I actually bought it, but apparently I did. That's apparently in stock. On my console right now. What else? There's this game, which I beat the first one in the set when it was on the PS3, but never the second one. And I do have it because it was transferred over in my file. I could finally beat Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Even though I wanted to do the Dark Arisen part. It's just like, I forget what level you have to be on to get push towards the end. Because I feel like I'm under level for that. Probably. And I know when I did it on my own earlier, it sucked. It sucked so much. I haven't found, before New Year's, one of the Walmarts had Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen at the store, but now it's gone, which pissed me off. I should have bought it when I had the chance, but I didn't want to because of how much I was spending money at the time. But now I can't find it at any of the the 4 or 5 Walmarts. I forget how many Walmarts are in my 40-mile radius. So I'm probably gonna have to go to a GameStop or someplace or buy it online. I don't actually think I looked it up online, but there are some other games because I want physical copies. Not that a physical copy matters, but it's the principle of the thing matter, folks. What else do I have? I could buy some Genshin Impact. I suck at it though. Oh yeah, I technically have King's Quest stuff. Not on me, it's in storage. Do I have all of Life is Strange 2? I have the original Life is Strange, not the reboot of the remake of the original, which is weird because was Life is Strange always on PS4? Or was it on PS3 originally? I don't remember. Oh yeah, there's that RPG. There's that one that sucks butt and will never be beaten because it's hard as fuck. I'm amazed I got so far as I did. I'm talking about Natural Doctrine, folks. That was my first RPG on here. Or one of my first games on the PS4 also, I think. Oh yeah, there's that RPG. There's a lot of RPGs. There's also that. There's the RPG I'm thinking of. That detective game. And which reminds me, I got to get the other ones that were on sale. I think they're still on sale, but I don't have the money for it. Well, technically I kind of do, but I don't want to spend all my money on these games. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. I never wanted to play that one until I play the other one, but that was on PS3. Yeah. There's a lot of crazy stuff that I need to... Oh, yeah! These are in file. These murder mystery games. That takes a lot of time if you want to get all the endings. Well, I never beat the second one or the third one in the series. I beat the first one when they were on console or on handheld. I never beat the second one on handheld. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. So, not that matters, because I don't know, depending on how... Oh, I don't want to play this game, folks. I mean, you can't see that. But anyway, depends on how long the ending is for Star Trek Resurgence. It all depends. But anyway, I need to go. So, I thank you all for joining me today. Hold on. What day is it? The 8th. So next Sunday will be Father's Day. Okay. Which I gotta message my dad because I got him his gift. I had to make sure he gets it. Well, he will get it because it'll be delivered to his house. Anyway, yes, as I said, thank you for joining me. This has been DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage's on PSN, and this has been, I believe, the penultimate, it's way longer, of Star Trek Resurgence. Did I say track? Just Trek. Star Trek. You know, Trek as in traveling, not track as in following. There we go. Slash investigating. Trek isn't traveling. Like all those idiots who say that they're traveling. Well, they are, but it's only free to travel when you're not driving. Anyway. Oh, I'm tired. I'm combining way too many things. I hope you all have a good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. Stay safe out there, folks, and goodbye.